Self-managed super funds are growing in popularity and performing well, so we look at the latest data. Hi, I'm Martin North, Principal Analyst at Digital Finance Analytics. The Australian Tax Office, ATO, published the latest data on self-managed super funds to 2016. The number and balance of funds continues to grow, and contributions are growing faster than to retail or industry funds. There were 597,000 self-managed super funds holding $697 billion in assets, with more than 1.1 million members, of whom 53% were male and 47% female. Over the 5 years to June 17, growth in the number of self-managed super funds averaged almost 5% annually. Self-managed super funds make up 30% of all superannuation assets. For the 2015-16 income year, the average assets of self-managed super funds were just over 1.1 million, a growth of 25% over the 5 years and 3% from 2015. Total contributions to self-managed super funds increased by 21% over the 5 years to 2016. And this is significantly higher than the growth of total contributions of all superannuation funds, which was 16% over the same period. In 2015-16, the estimated average returns on assets for self-managed super funds was a positive 2.9%, a decrease from the estimated returns in 2014, which was a 6%. This was the same as the investment performance for APRA funds of more than 4 members, again at 2.9%, and remains consistent with the trend for APRA funds over the 5 years to 2016. Self-managed super funds directly invested 80% of their assets mainly in cash and term deposits, and Australian listed shares, a total of 54%. In the 5 years to 2016, cash and term deposits decreased by 7% to 25% of total assets. We also see a rise in property investment within self-managed super funds, with 7% of self-managed super funds reporting $25.4 billion of assets held under limited recourse borrowing arrangements, or LRBAs, which is slightly higher than in 2015, where it was 6%. The majority of those holding LRBA investments are in residential real estate property. Most of the self-managed super funds continue to be solely in the accumulation phase at 53%, with the remaining 47% making pension payments to some or all of members. At 30th of June 2016, the average SMSF member balance was $599,000 and the median balance was $362,000, which is an increase of 26% and 32% respectively over the 5 years to 2016. The average member balance for female and male members was $511,000 and $641,000 respectively. The female average member balance increased by 30% over the 5-year period, while the male average member balance increased by 22% over the same period. Over the 5 years to 2016, the proportion of members with balances of $200,000 or less decreased from 42% to 32% of all members. 53% of self-managed super funds have been established for more than 10 years, and 16% have been established for 3 years or less. At the 30th of June 2017, 57% of all self-managed super funds had a corporate trustee rather than individual trustees. And of newly registered self-managed super funds in 2015 to 2017, 81% were established with a corporate trustee structure. The trend continued for members of new self-managed super funds to be from younger age groups. The median age for self-managed members of newly established funds in 2016 was just 47 years, compared with 59 years for all self-managed members as at the 30th of June 2017. The average investment expense and administrative operating expense ratios were consistent at 0.65% and 0.56% respectively. So in summary, self-managed super funds are doing well, with many performing better than the more expensive retail funds. No wonder then why there is perhaps industry pressure to try and restrict self-managed super fund investments. But despite this, we expect to see solid growth in the years ahead, although the leveraged borrowing into residential property is a significant and growing concern. If you found this useful, do leave a comment, like the post, and check back again next time. I'm Martin North, Principal Analyst at Digital Finance Analytics. Many thanks for watching.